The way you're playing, you're only gonna get Diamond Master. Trust me, I'm Lucian Wrong World. I play Samira as my second main. I know this.
Oh,
So with your dashes, you should never get daunted by Shen, because late game you have such insane cooldown on it, and you're outspacing it. It's really short range spell. And Exhaust, I know you're thinking, okay, but Samira has cleanse for Exhaust, but it's still really good because she has to choose between the Thresh Ignite, the Cassiopeia ult, the Thresh Hook, or your Exhaust. So she will cleanse one of those. But then also you have Exhaust for Katarina, which is really important. That's the checklist, right? So who wins level 1? Who wins level 2? You win level 1, level 2 is kind of even, you win. Level 3, they start to win. So if that's the case, what should you do?
I mean, I want to play for level 2.
Right, you should be aggressive level 1 and level 2, both.
Yeah.
Right? The only way, so if you're insecure about it, you can level up E level 1 in case Rakan dashes on you. Otherwise, you can just level up the Q and poke with Q and auto attacks. You always should be aggressive on Samir. And the other thing is, she has already auto-Q'd on a minion. And that's huge because you know what that means? That if Rakan knocks you up, she didn't level up E to go in with Rakan. So she will always lose this. Trust me, I'm Lucian Wrong World. I play Samira as my second main. I know this matchup very well. Samira's dog shit level 1. The other thing you should always do is like, when you engage on her and she engages on you, try to time your Q so that you use your Q during the wind wall. Because Lucian Q will go through a wind wall. And then press S so you don't accidentally double out attack the wind wall. But see how we're not punishing the level 1 at all, right? And if I am the Samira, the only games I lose as Samira is games that the enemy punish me level 1 and 2 when my champion is really weak. Level 3 I can go in and fight. So you need to start like abusing this weakness that the enemy have.
So do I just like hold my E until Rakan tries to do his knockup and just dodge it?
You walk into Samira. You start walking. Rakan will try to knock you up. When Rakan knocks up here, you dash into Samira. So now Rakan has nothing and you're on top of Samira with double shot plus Q plus another double shot. And again, Samira, don't be afraid to do this. Samira is dog shit level 2. She can't kill you. She can't, I promise you. She's dog shit. Look at the Samira damage on Q. See this? 75 AD, look at Q damage. Less than an auto attack. He's dog shit, okay? This is why you have 50% win rate, because you're not trolling, but you're not doing anything to win either. Okay, we have so many windows and chances that we could do something and we're not taking them. And now they're level 3 and now the window is kinda close. Like, it's not like you hard lose level 3, but this is where the matchup starts to equalize way more. And I don't even want to say anything about level 4. Level 4, she does hard win, because level 4, she gets another point in Q, and the Q actually starts doing more damage than auto attack and lower cooldown, so she can actually DPS. I don't know, it's like you're not doing anything and waiting for Thresh to hit hooks, and it's like, because you haven't been trading auto attacks ever or hitting ever, even if Thresh hits a hook, what do you think is gonna happen? The guy's just gonna be fine, you know? I'm really surprised Kindred doesn't gank you here. Look at where you are, by the way. You have no wards pushed up. This is such free gank if she starts red.
Pretty sure I go void this right at this moment.
Yeah. Against Kindred, that's a bad ward, right? Because, do you hear what I said earlier? She goes over the wall here. And that's like this movement, right? She has like this. Dashes in and then Gwen kills, no? Like, you should have baited that. You should have let Rakan knock you up because Gwen is coming. Okay, finally we're using some Qs. Like, that's the issue for me. During the whole lane, I think that's the first Q poke you have done the whole lane. You're supposed to perma Q poke on Lucian. And for this, I like activating range indicator on the Q during laning phase, so I can aim the Q perfectly. Okay. That was definitely a bad dash. Yeah, so here I would dash like there.
Towards the minions.
Yeah. You're standing still during the double shot. So this is just bad mechanics. I see it's a lot in Lucian players that they just do a whole combo standing still and then dash. You're supposed to move in between auras, you know? Even if it's a double shot. So look at how far away she is. Isn't it crazy that she's this far away when you started the fight way closer and you had a dash? Think about it. If you started the fight closer and you have a dash, you should be here right now. If you're not here, it's just bad mechanics, right? Bad inputting, bad clicking, bad auto-attacking. You were here initially, and Samira was here, so you were this distance away from each other. This is the distance you had. It's like double almost. Even though you have a dash. So this is what I'm saying, that it's bad mechanics and it should never happen as ADC, which is the distance from your champion to the enemy champion should remain the same or closer, and if you have a dash, it should be even closer when you're chasing. If the distance between you and the enemy ever gaps without anyone stopping you, it's just bad auto-attacking and mechanics. It means that you're not stutter stepping and not moving properly. So that's the part I don't get. What are you scared of with that Rakan knockup? I would let it hit me. If Samira goes in, she fucking dies. So why are you dashing? So I think here I kill Samira if I was you. This is a sequence. You dash. I would attack you the Samira. Then the Samira will double you. Then you wait. Hide in body language. So you don't wait looking at her, you wait looking at the wall as if you're running away, and then you flash out. Which will press the attack, because you auto-attacked twice before, and she will die. Why are you hitting Katarina and not Samira? And anyway, you could argue about how you could play this gank or retreat when Katarina is out of vision, whatever, but the reality is you had 3 chances to kill Samira before this, or 2 or whatever. So this gank should have never happened in the first place because you would have killed Samira. You know, this is like super cancer bad rotation, right? Look at how much you're losing here. You're gonna lose the whole cannon wave. If I'm the Samira, I freeze this wave and good luck. Also, good luck going to farm when 30 seconds from now when you come back to a bot lane. Good luck farming now when Rakan has flash and Thresh doesn't. If your intention was going dragon, you should have pushed faster when you got to the lane. I personally wouldn't. I would have just kept slow pushing, and then when they start the dragon, just hard crush it and say, I will stay in the wave. They don't need your help to get this dragon, and you're much more valuable pushing the bot lane wave. See what I told you at the beginning, that you don't focus on waves? This is such a bad rotation by you. You're missing a whole cannon wave, which is gonna be like 200 gold plus XP, half a level. And you're gonna be weak for the rest of the laning phase now. Because of this. You're never gonna be able to kill Samira. Unless she fucks up. So I already have a diagnosis for you. I see this so much. Every single Diamond 2/low master ADC that I coach plays the exact same way as you're playing. Basically, I call it no impact gameplay. Okay, we gotta get rid of this. If I had swapped you with Samira or any other Diamond 2 AD carry in this game, nothing would have changed at all. 0. There was not a single moment in the whole game that you did anything that changed anything about the game. I had a whole bootcamp about a case study of an ADC that I coached in an A. This guy was 6 years in a row. His whole key line. 6 years in a row, he was peak 50 LP master every season, stuck in master. He had 2 sessions with me and he got Grandmaster 400 LP because we fixed this. Basically, the thing you're doing is that you are playing safe, you're not dying, you're not trolling, but you never pull the trigger in any windows. If you don't pull the trigger in any windows that appear, you're not gonna climb out of master. So you need to start seeing the windows and pulling the triggers on the windows. So what windows do we have? This, okay, these were the windows. Especially when that Rakan went on you and you didn't dash into Samira, that was the worst window you lost so far. So see there, like, why are we not just dashing double hit, Q double hit the Samira?
I don't really see the value of hitting her because she's just trying to back. Like, her trading HP means nothing to her.
But it's not trade. Okay, stop. It's not a trade. She can't hit you. She will auto attack you once. That's all she can do. It's not a trade. I see what you're saying, but it's not a trade. It's poke. It's free damage. You don't know if it's gonna have value or not because so after hitting her, maybe Thresh then can stop the recoil in this push, which will force Samira to stay, and now she's like this HP, and you have ult. Then you can kill her with ult maybe. You don't know. It's like 20% chance it happens, but it will never happen if you don't pull the trigger in this window, and it's free. So there are windows that you're just not doing anything with. It's a really bad Samira wind wall. You should have dashed in again. Samira just wasted her wind wall on nothing. So she has no way of comboing and getting ult. So you should have dashed in. You see how I'm planning the whole fight ahead. And this is what you're not doing. You're just playing instinctively. Like, oh, I need to play safe. The way you're playing, you're only gonna get Diamond Master. If you want higher, plan ahead. Think about the windows. Think about the cooldowns. What are they gonna do? This is nitpicky, but you don't need to walk this far away to recall. You can just recall where you were. With no HP.
I was more concerned about Katarina. She showed up.
You fuck her up. She can let her come. What's she gonna do? 2v1 like this? Thresh has Flay to cancel the ult. You have cleanse for the ignite and flash. Just recall here. Nothing can happen to you. See, again, same thing. See how you're telling me concerned about the Katarina, but you don't go above that. You see the issue that you're having as a player? You're playing too much like, oh, instinctively, like rules. Like, oh yeah, Katarina's there, therefore. No. Plan the whole fight in your brain. Tell me what will happen if Katarina comes. Can Katarina kill the Thresh without ulting? Katarina can kill the Thresh only if she ults. But she can't ult because this is Thresh. That's the thing. Eventually she would kill Thresh, right? Yeah, she has Conqueror, but the thing is you will kill her before she finishes killing Thresh. You're assuming that Thresh will stand still like a bot here and let her hit him. That's not gonna happen. He's gonna run away while you're hitting. And it's nitpicky, but it's again a good showcase of how you're not thinking the correct way about League of Legends. Let me see how we would play this. I mean, the only thing you can do is just run up here and pray that the Kindred targets Thresh and not you. Maybe that happens. Going up and praying that you don't die 1v2. Or staying and thinking you can outplay 4v1. Like, I know that it's not ideal, but it's just the better chances, no? Just go up. Why do you think the enemy went to drown as 3 people and you're cut off from the rest of your team? Because you trolled earlier and 15 seconds you were here doing nothing on the drown, just saying hello to a dragon, and then you came back to a lane and that allows the enemy team to push mid lane, and now you're cut off from the team and the enemy team is in drown. And Thresh did the same mistake as you. You should be both here in mid lane. Do your part. Just stay mid. Push the wave. You just gave the whole team the dragon prior here. And you got cut off from the rest of your team, which as an ADC is the worst thing that can happen because you get no peel and also you're 1v3. So now it's unplayable. You can pass. It's your job as an ADC to get constant prior and pressure after laning phase. Like this. Why do you think Thresh can go into enemy jungle deep? Because you're getting prio. And because Cassiopeia is getting prio. And these 2 words that we put here are thanks to this prio. Where are you going here?
Okay.
You should have recalled. You should have... So... This is cannon wave. And you pushed it really far into tier 2 enemy. So that was a perfect timer to recall, because you also have gates in base to combat really fast. So you should have 100% recall here. Okay. See, this I really like. I really like that you're pushing mid instead of going to help in the jungle. This is what you should have done in that early dragon. You push first and then you go help.
I was doing the ult.
So this fight you played really bad. You're supposed to walk up, full combo, dash away, flash away, ult. That's the way you play this fight.
But like the Lee Sin will like constantly invade my jungler. And like, should I sack a wave to help him?
I mean, you drafted no prior. That's a draft issue, right? Like, Alistar is basically not a champion level 1. He cannot do anything level 1. And then they have Halo Blaze Varus, which is gonna be poking and playing a lot of prey, and then Thresh, who can walk up to a wave and hit it way more than Alistar can. So that's a draft issue straight off the bat, right? Okay, so here it's support gap. What was supposed to happen here, as soon as Thresh hooks... Here. As soon as Thresh hooks, you're supposed to flash Q on Alistar.
Right, that's the best way to.
So yeah, that's what happens, right? First of all, the number 1 issue you did is not controlling that bush. If you're not leashing, why are you not in the bottom bush like they were? If you are ever unsure of who's in bush and you didn't ward, then only woke up with wave, not before wave. That's a second mistake you did. You woke up before the wave comes, and that's why Thresh can hook you.
That's him off of this red
Yeah.
buff. Oh boy. It begins.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. You're gonna try and turn it around because you.
Yeah,
are
the
low.
only reason they can do this is that hook you got level 1 and not hitting the wave level 1. Again, if you don't leash, perma hit the wave level 1 and get to bush fast. That's why that happens. Who controls the bush controls the lane. That's a rule in competitive, okay? And who controls
So
the
if
lane controls the
we-
invites. See, again, you're fucking leashing and they're not. How do you not lose prio? Top lane can sometimes. Bot lane, no way. You lose the whole lane if you leash. Especially into like 6. Yeah, again, same thing. You're leashing, they are right to your lane early, so they can get all the prio, you can't walk up anymore. And now they get level 2 first because they hit the wave sooner. Because they get level 2 first, you're zoned out. Because you're zoned out, they get prio. Look at how you're warding here late. This ward was placed here a couple of seconds ago. You're supposed to, if you're the support... So game starts. Support walks down here. Starts recalling in this push, puts the ward and leaves. Gets sweeper, comes here, and protects the jungle. That's the rule, okay?